Welcome back to another Wartales video. Okay, this video is going to be looking at how to get a party all the way from level 1 to level 9 as quickly as possible. Level 9 takes quite a fair bit of experience to hit. If you're playing the game normally, you're probably looking at anywhere from like 30, maybe 25 to 30 hours of played time to hit level 9. This video is going to be a bit of a summary, so I'm going to kind of cut from scene to scene as the party progresses and show you my tips on how to get a group of 5 or so people up to level 9 as quickly as possible. My estimate is that this will take about 9 hours of gameplay. So I'm aiming to do it a fair bit faster and more efficiently than playing in the standard way. Okay, so first step is create your party. I would recommend starting with one of the starting buffs that gives you 50 extra experience, because that puts one of your characters at level 2 straight off the bat. You do need to start in the Wartales province, and the main tip that I'm going to be providing here is that you need to stay in Wartales to begin with. So I'm going to level this party up, run them around a bit, earn a little bit of cash, and basically start the recording when I'm ready to show you step number 2. Okay, so we are back. We are about an hour in, a bit over 50 minutes in now, and we've got a party that is coming along. So we've done the main first couple of things that I want to get done in Wartales. So we've got and opened up the 3 mines to get enough ore to make armor and weapons. I roamed around and killed a few animal packs, and I finished off the one of the main Wartales storylines, which is helping the alchemist find and get the apothecary quest done to open up crafting for remedies. Otherwise, you actually have no way of healing your troop in Wartales. So that's kind of the starting play. I've got some of the companions up to about level 3 now, 2 at level 3, 2 at level 2 by now. After opening up some armor and weapons, the next idea is to go to the prison, get some chains, and we want to start capturing as many people as we can in Wartales and selling them to the prison for maximum gold. Basically, we need to make a stack load of money while we are leveling up to level 5, as that will be a key part of the plan in getting to level 9. Alrighty, time for the next stage of the plan. So our team are all level 3 now. We have given them some crafted armor, crafted weapons, everything, associated with being level 3. We've done 2 cycles of prisoner hand-in. So handed in, I think, 3 or 4 the first time, and then a couple more the next time. Maybe 5 the second time. So we're up to 2,300 crowns now. So on our way to kind of where we want to be. And what we're going to do next is another key part of the plan. So we're going to go over and do Smots Arena. Now there's a couple of, I can steal some stuff. Might as well. Why not? I don't have much suspicion right now, so I can. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're going to head over that way. I'm just going to pick up a few extra resources on the way and do a rat's nest fight as well. So we are going to kind of do a bit of a loop up this side. I'll do the rat's nest, probably this quest. Maybe the rat's nest, then I'll head to Smots, and then we'll see how we're going in terms of quests and whatnot. So I'm aiming to hit Smots up at level 3 so that I'm fighting level 3 enemies. I have probably 2 fights before this character turns to level 4, and I really want to do Smots at 3 because your weapons and your armor are more powerful at 3 compared to 4. So that is the next stage of the plan. Stay tuned. All right, and we are up to the next and pretty much final stage of the plan. We are going to, so we've crafted a couple more things in our campground, including our training dummy, which is going to be crucial to this. And the characters that we have worked so hard to build up, we are kicking out of the party. Now, you might want to have a little bit of a think about exactly who you want to kick out of the party. And also you want to make sure you're not carrying too much for when you kick everybody out. I think I'm actually going to have to sell a few things before I do finalize and get rid of them all. Otherwise, I'll be too weighed down. But basically, we are going to kick everyone out so that only one character remains. We are doing this so that the strategy, the way that we're going to do it is going to work. We are now just over 3 hours into the game. So we're actually, I would say, fairly well ahead of schedule for where I had planned on being. You can sell all of the weapons and gear from the characters that you had. Or you can keep, I don't know, you might want to keep a dagger or an axe or something like that if you have them handy, but ultimately most of the stuff that was there is not going to be much use anymore. We are going to keep hold of a few different things here, but we are pretty much good to go. All right, so let's kick our destroyer out as well. And now we're ready to go. I do have one more quest nearby, the Companion's quest down here, that's actually quite straightforward to do as well, if we need to. What we're going to do is we are going to change him into a cook, because that is what he needs to be for this whole process to work. And we're going to check in the markets. Now we're aiming to buy a bunch of salt. And now that we're actually down to the fewest companions that we have, we don't really care too much about the carry weight for this one little section. So I'm only going to buy food that I can cook up with salt because it's the cheapest overall at 6 food for 8 gold, or dried meat if dried meat is available as well. So I'm just going to buy a bunch of salt right now so I don't have to worry about it soon. Apples on sale are good value, so we'll pick those up too. And we are going to start our resting. Now, we need 7 food at the moment. If we also take a learn reduced food consumption, we will cook our... Actually, we don't even need to cook our food up. If we're only eating 4 per turn, a single bit of food will do us fine. All right, we gain a little bit of experience every single time we rest. And this is going to be a little bit of a boring process, but at the same time, we will be able to use the accumulated gold that we have, 3,500, to pay our wages and buy food and pretty much just sit here and rest and accumulate experience until our swordsman hits level 9. And given how far ahead of schedule we were, having played just over 3 hours, I speculate that sitting here and doing this will probably take me close to another hour or so, I guess, at most. And I will then be at level 9 with the swordsman. So you can see we're earning about 27 experience per rest at the moment. So level 4 to 5, what's that, 1,000 experience at 25 per level. Oh, sorry, 25 per rest is 40 rests that we need to do. So at the moment we have 28 days worth of food, so we'll need to add in a little bit more food. The thing is though, as the levels go up, you actually start earning more and more experience per rest. So it's not that we're going to earn this sort of 20 to 30 or 25 to 30 experience per rest for the entire level 4 to level 9. It will actually increase. And so for level 8, you're earning something along the lines of 150, I'm pretty sure, experience per rest. And when you start getting into those numbers, it becomes much easier to do. Now, I only tried this once before, and I tried it, I think, from level 7 to 9. And it was a kind of a nice, quick way to do it. The other little things that we've done as part of this run to get them up to level 9 by not... we are starting to lose some happiness, so we need to avoid that, actually. So we might need to have some alcohol each rest. The other things that we have done as part of this process are making sure that we're not exploring Tiltrin at all. The reason that we don't want to explore Tiltrin is that we want to make sure that we can hire Hackett and Taurus at the highest level possible. Now, we are lucky these guys boost happiness by 2 per rest, so that will assist us. And by not exploring Tiltrin, I am really, really hoping that they all start at level 9 as well. They may not. There is a very real possibility that what I've done here has not helped at all in the end. I'll just buy the meats because they're a little bit quicker to do and to use. And you're not going to have anything we don't want either. So I will tune out now. I will level my character up and I will let you know how long it takes. Let me just save my game here and I will be back soon. Small little update here. We have now hit level 7. It's probably taken 20-25 minutes of in-game time. We are still pretty much doing the same thing. And we have eaten through almost 1,000 gold pieces now. So we're down to about 2,500 gold. So you could be looking at it wondering why I'm keeping the pony around. Now, I keep the pony around more because once you actually finish this whole process, you still want to be able to move around. And I just have found it easier to keep the pony there. You might be seeing as we kind of finish some of these rests, we're earning anywhere from around 100 experience points per level now. To get from level 7 to level 8, it is 4,760 experience. So we're looking at a fair bunch of rests still, another 40 odd rests just to get from level 7 to level 8. But overall, that's still not too bad. I'm just buying a bit of alcohol from the towns to keep the happiness up and to keep him from not deserting, but overall, going well. Back soon. Okay, and we are at our final rest. Dun, 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 dun. We gain 109 experience points. Actually, we gain between 109 and 150, and our fighter, Captain Ludit, the Nimble Elbow, is now level 9. So we've hit it. Let me have a quick check on game time. We are at 3 hours and 59 minutes. So we managed to come in at level 9, just under 4 hours of game time played. So that is, well, exceeded my expectations by almost 5 hours. There we go. There we go indeed. Now, one of the other reasons that we saved up such a huge bank in the background is because when you do hit level 9, you're then going to want to roam around to find some weapons merchants around the place to actually buy some level 9 weapons and armor. You can't craft anything that is going to be useful at this sort of level, so you need to roam around. However, the fact that we are going to be roaming around just to pick up companions does mean we're actually going to pass a lot of weapons merchants as we go. So I think I need to, I've got enough food, I've got enough influence, got enough happiness, we're all good. So I'm going to roam around, pick up the different characters from around the map and tune back in soon. Okay, and welcome back to the final part of this video. We have come from Vatrus and did a big loop through Ludern and Harag to the jail. Swung by the town, just having a look out for some merchants selling things, and then looped back in through Tiltrin to the Woodland Farm and the Stromcap Mill. So hit both of those places up and recruited Taurus and Hackett from them. And from the Ludern jail, we got the Inquisitor Aurea as well. So we are now 4.5 hours into the game. We have 4 level 9 fighters, each with all their upgraded skills and everything like that. And we've managed to pick up a few nice pieces of gear from merchants so far. However, we haven't managed to pick up everything that I would actually hope for, in that most of the merchants were selling gear for spearmen. There were many spears and a lot of horse armor as well. So I'm going to have a little bit more of a look around with this party before they are fully functional. But overall, that is the kind of short way to get a small party of level 9 characters with as little played time as possible. Now, there are 2 more characters that you could possibly pick up. If you headed over to Arthas, there's another ranger you can pick up from the improvised stake, and there's also a brute over there as well. So there's 2 more characters. You could expand this party up to a party of 6 characters, only having completed pretty much just the 1 region, all at level 9. It might rely on some weapon merchants a little bit more than I had hoped for. I think in the, from my normal roaming around, there was so many weapon merchants, but currently in Tiltron, there was just the one who was only selling the spear. So I was keeping an eye out, but we've got 2 merchants doing this path. We had 4 merchants and no weapon merchants on this path, and then weapon merchants don't roam the southern path here. So I might need to keep a bit more of an eye out. As I said, I'll run around with them a little bit more, but overall it was a very fun way to try to get as high a level characters as I can and get the party set up. I'm looking forward to trying them out. So this guy, I made him a bit of a duelist. So he has counterattack and hardcore training. So he is immune to bleeding, poison, and burning. The brute level 8 skill that I chose was after taking 2 attacks, you gain deflection. So I was going to use this character as a bit more of a tank. The ranger, I have spec'd fully into assassination. So going for the bleeds, the fevers, and extra damage from behind. And then the warrior is an AoE machine. So cutting maelstrom is going to do a nice AoE damage. The weapon that I've got is level 9 axe. I think splitter would be better, but we will have to see what level splitter is because we've already been in Vitruce. And we picked up challenging shout, which draws draws within range all enemies in the area and applies fragility to them. So that'll be nice for some extra damage too. I hope you found the video interesting. Thank you very much for watching. That is Kag over and out. You will see this party in a future video, I'm sure.